It's D-Day for President Cyril Ramaphosa to respond to questions from the parliamentary inquiry probing the Phala Phala farm burglary. The panel is looking into the president's possible impeachment following claims of a cover-up of that crime. We're joined now by the African Transformation Movement spokesperson, Spokesperson Mncwabe. Spokesperson, good evening to you. Thanks for your time. So, looking at the statement that you as the ATM have issued, you seem to be preempting a situation where the president might miss today's deadline?
Well, good evening, Ms. Kat, and thanks for the opportunity, and good evening to your viewers. Well, I think we are correct to have that kind of emotions, because in almost three institutions now, or two, Public Protector, I think the Reserve Bank, the president have been requesting for extensions. And this is what makes us worried, because today is the last day. If you was going to comply in time, why you should wait for 12 o'clock midnight today? Because he's got all the facts as far as we're concerned. He knows what to say. Why should we wait for the last hour? We are not saying he's not going to comply, but from the history we have with his character in this process, we've got fears that he might not.
You also, of course, have a bit to say about how you think he should respond to the questions that the 8-9 committee has asked him.
Well, not per se. We cannot direct him what to say, but there are obvious things that one is expecting to hear. Why the matter was not reported in time? Why it has taken so long for him to address the matter? Remember, he is a head of state. He addresses the nation anytime he wants, and we comply and watch him speaking to us as a nation. Why this one has to drag to this far without him taking us to his confidence as a country? So those are the things that we have, and explain whether really is conducting a business as has been saying in public, because we all know that one is contrary to the Constitution. So there are obvious things that we are expecting to hear, not that we are giving him a direction in this matter.
As things stand, though, it does seem that the ATM has a lot of confidence in the Section 89 inquiry.
Well, obviously, we do have confidence in the panel, and we trust those are the experts in law. Those are the people who have practiced law in a number of years. There's a retired Chief Justice there, a retired judge, and other aspects. So we do not doubt the capability of the panelists. But we doubt this part when it comes to the president. Remember, political parties were given the opportunity as well to present. And all of us as opposition parties, we did that in time. All of us who presented facts. And we didn't wait for 11th hour as the president is doing. So that's all. But we have confidence in the process. That is why we do not want it to be disturbed, to be compromised in any way. President Ramaphosa should not be given a time to ask for any extensions, because that will then frustrate this panel unnecessarily.
What do you think should happen if the president does miss today's deadline?
Well, we are very clear to say if the president does not meet the deadline, that should not stop the work of the panel. As I've said to you, Ms. Kat, that political parties have presented to this panel. They've made their presentation. They've submitted what they think is relevant to assist the panel to do its work. If the president does not comply, the whole nation will see that he continues to undermine any legal structure in this country. But we will urge as an ATM that the panel continues to do its work with the evidence presented before it. It should be recorded that the state president didn't comply, didn't cooperate. But the panel should not be stopped to do its work, because one man who is hiding what you do not know what is hiding is not cooperating.
All right, let's leave it there for tonight. Spokesperson Mncwabe, who is the spokesperson for the African Transformation Movement.